What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Neo Scavenger. Probably the last episode I'm going to record in this batch. I scared you guys. I actually sat down and I recorded like 7 episodes today, but this is going to be the last one of the ones that I record today. I think I'm going to try and beat the game, to be honest. I really like Neo Scavenger, and while the viewer turnout has not been what I expected it to be, it doesn't really bother me. Like, oh well. I think I'm going to blindly retreat from my enemy because that's just the sort of ridiculous coward that I am. No, my makeshift sack just broke. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, there's so many... No, I still have a vehicle. Yeah! Okay, so since we still have a vehicle, I can still make this work. I just kind of need to, like, throw this stuff in here. And then we'll figure it out. I can see if I can weasel some of this other stuff into my inventory. Obviously, I probably don't need to carry around the painkillers. I don't know if the bullets will actually go in my inventory like I want them to. This might be a little bit weird. We need to find tarps. So if I can find 2 tarps, I can actually replace my backpack and I can get another. I don't want a torch in my hand, no. I wonder if you light the torch, though, if it will allow you to just keep walking around at night like you want to. Maybe? I just throw those in there, and then I need you to, like, empty those. Obviously, you can have that back, and you can have the clean rags here. All of you go in there. And we'll save you for later. There it is. Now it's starting to look like a med kit. It's got like bottles and it's got like band-aids. I hope that they're the Flintstones kind. Can I put those? Oh, those actually have to be in a container. Okay, so or else they fall out or something. Maybe. The handful of string and throw it in. Why would you put string in a bottle? It looks like we have a plastic bag here, so I might use that for a little bit in my offhand just to kind of make up for the difference in all the loot that I just dropped. But anyways, we managed to make it all work without having to worry about it. I am going to... Let's sleep for the night. Let's deploy. Deploy! We're going to go... There we go. We're going to put our Pharaoh mummy bag down along with our noise trap just in case. It doesn't have a whole lot of durability left, but I hope it works. Wait, what happened? Okay, so it looks like I was woke up by... something. I guess I'll go back to sleep. Things keep approaching me as I slumber. I'm gonna sneak towards. And it's a guy with 1 shoe. He's blind, bleeding, and barefoot. I don't know if I'm really... It says he's an assailant. Right here it calls him unknown assailant. Maybe I'll just really fast, just like, stab him. And so you lacerate the stranger's lower left arm with your broad spear stab. He's stunned and unable to move. He's exposed to an easy attack. I don't know, maybe offer a ceasefire? It seems like he's gonna die. I mean, keep sleeping. God, this is the most, like, unrestful sleep ever. It's probably the same guy. I think he probably snuck in and decided to mess with us. And then, how much water do we have left? This was all, like, purified, right? I took, like, a 20-minute break in between recording, and I can't remember what I did. There we go. So these are all sterilized. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? We have alerted by noise... Vomiting? How am I vomiting? Oh, man. Why am I vomiting? Player is vomiting. Am I vomiting from murder? Ugh. Alright. Well, as long as we keep ourselves hydrated, we shouldn't die from vomiting. I don't know what we've caught here. I hope that's not the culmination of the cough that we caught in the previous episode. We could be death spiraling. It tends to happen in this game. It tends to happen. If we die, we had a pretty good run. As far as Neo Scavenger goes, this is a reasonably decent run. It could be worse. Let me see if maybe I can scavenge the data off this thing. I'm actually sort of interested in how this might work. So since I have hacking, how come I can't? There we go. So where is it? So if I put that right there... and I go like, hacking. Do I get anything out of it? No. I wonder if that's... Electrician! No. Nothing works? Okay. Well, I guess why would I need a cell phone then? I mean, obviously, I bet carrier service is equally as bad in the future as it is now. The Ma Bell Go Phone cell phone. Maybe if it's turned on, I can actually... Maybe that's like the big stipulation, is it has to be turned on. Let's find out. Oh, there's not enough moves left to craft. Okay, so... Let's wait a second. We have a headache. We're not vomiting anymore, though, which is pretty cool. Maybe we just vomited from murder. Maybe our character got tired of, like, slaughtering and decided he was going to vomit as his silent protest to us murdering everything that comes around us. We have done a pretty good job at murdering people. No joke. Like, we've killed a lot of people. It has been fairly serious. I don't think we can do anything with this, so I'm just going to take it off the crafting list. Turn off the cell phone. We don't need to play Snake right now. Alright. What do I want to do? Well, we're a little bit hungry. I suppose we could just kind of check out a stretch of forest or something. Start refilling some of this water just in case we need it later. Let's refill our tummy bits because I don't like being grumbly up in my tumbly. That's not an acceptable situation for me. I tend to get very, very grumpy very, very fast if I am not well fed at all times. And so let's go ahead and eat that stuff right there. We got poison berries, whatever. Not to be confused with boysenberries, obviously. Boysenberries and poison berries, two opposite ends of the spectrum. What's up here? Any buildings that I want? A crumbling apartment building? Oh good, we found another vehicle. So we've got a sled. What we could do with the sled is put string on it, and then you could pull the sled around with you. But since we have a shopping cart... Ooh, a tarp. Yes, please. That's exactly what I was looking for. So now what we can do is we go in here. No, not our little backpack. No, we put the tarp in here. And now that we've got the 8x10, we take that along with that. Yeah, makeshift sack. And so now we've made ourselves a useful bag that we can throw into our hand right there to make our life a little bit easier. And in fact, I think it's bigger than the teddy bear backpack too. So later on, it might not be a terrible idea to replace this as well, although that still has a lot of durability. But what I would like to do is make another makeshift sack, and then from there, once the makeshift sack falls apart, we can actually sell this backpack for like $500 because that's a lot of money. And if we can make our own stuff, obviously that's a better plan in my book, especially since it saves me money and I'm a cheap bastard. So let's go ahead and we'll search that building right there. We've got some more rags. I feel like I should probably purify some rags or something. We've got a headache. We're obviously still not feeling very well at the moment, but since we're in pain, I guess we'll just keep hoofing it. I mean, oh, there's a wolf man. Hide your tracks. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Oh no, just run away as fast as possible. He knows he sees us. He knows that we're wearing the skins of his fallen brethren and that no dams were given as we slaughtered them. I don't think I've ever given anybody a dam before. That's a pretty impressive gift. Somebody gave me a dam, I'd be like, well, you have vastly exceeded what I expected from you. We got a tactical boot that we could put on, so now that our boots match, I'll probably keep this boot just in case because it's got a lot of durability. We should also probably continue scavenging. Oh, look, a 44% lighter. Don't mind if I do, because our other lighter's about to run out. I may also keep some of this clothing because it's all worth a decent amount of money. And if I don't find anything else worth bringing along with me, I just don't want to be near whatever that thing is. It's scary, and it's got bad manners, and it seems like it really wants to hurt me. We found something! Which is a bunch more bottles. Well, that doesn't help me that much. I mean, I would prefer to have all glass bottles for my water because I'm classy like that. And I find that I enjoy having glass bottles instead of plastic ones. So what I may start doing is getting rid of... No. What I may start doing is doing this right here and just swapping out the Wolverine black bottles. Because I like the way they look in my inventory better. They got that pleasant amber color and it makes me happy. I should probably throw this in the med kit with the remainder of that foil. I still haven't really figured out... Oh, good, my foil's gone. Was that another playthrough? It must have been in another playthrough. Where's my multi-tool? Oh, hell. Here, put that over there. Multi-tool! There we go. So now that the multi-tool is in my inventory, I should probably spend like a little bit... Where did my can go? There it is. I was going to say, I want my Yum Yum soup can because I need to make more water soon. So... I suppose I can scavenge these considering we are unwounded at the moment. It seems like a good plan. Ah, there's another tarp right there. So since we've got another tarp right there, something, 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 something rhymes with there. Alright, so we'll go with... I'm not barefoot right now. I am human foot. Ha 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 ha. Casual wordplay. Welcome to the Nerd Castle. Oh, shit, we don't have enough moves left. End your turn. Please stop throwing up. I would love it if you would not throw up anymore. Oh, good. We don't have a headache anymore. It's weird that we have all these afflictions that just keep, like, popping up randomly. And I'm not really sure how to deal with most of them. I guess it's just like real life. Like, some days you just don't feel well. Like today. My tummy's kind of like, today. I don't know what I ate last night, but it is not happy with me. And so I get that. Oh, I can't put the sack on my back? Oh, well, that's disappointing. Why can't I put the sack on my back? Oh, man. Can I put straps on it? Can I turn it into like a makeshift backpack? Oh, weak. The plan has failed. I guess I'll keep this as a backup in case my other one rips. I mean, we made use of the tarp. What else can you do? Got some $10, well, there's a $13 pair of jeans. Nice little shirt, but by and large, nothing else that I want. The destroyed office building, maybe. No useful creatures, although other things might know that we are here now. Okay, so let's go up here. I hope we don't get attacked by that dog man. That would be the worst day ever for me. I'm not a big fan of dogmen in this game. They're kind of like a congratulations, you're dead type of enemy. Like, they just sort of show up, wreck your face, and, like, walk off laughing. And so unless you got, like, firearms and you can engage them from, like, a long ways away, it's not a battle that's going to go well for you. With this cardboard box, I think you could turn it into, like, a sled box or something like that, if I remember correctly. If you have a sled in a box, I think you could turn it into, like, this mini little trailer thing that's kind of cool. But anyways, just casual thoughts that I've been thinking. Let's end our turn right here. Our hunger and our thirst are looking pretty good. Ooh, there's 2 shacks in the forest. Yes, please. We found a pot. I'm actually going to scavenge the other one first so that we can just look at the total culmination of all loot at this location and decide what we want. The hell is that? A pill organizer? Huh. What's in it? A white pill. So we've got 11 white pills. I think... I don't know. You can identify these if you have the medic skill. We don't have the medic skill, so I think white pills are antibiotics, but they might be generics. I'm not sure. Empty this real fast. Let's throw... Oh, hell, that's not what I wanted. No, empty. There we go. Much better. So let's throw those... Oh, that's not what I wanted either. Let's throw unknown pills, I guess, in the pill sorter. I didn't put you in there. I put you in here. There we go. And so we'll put the pill organizer in there. We'll take the first aid box. Honestly, I don't really think there's any point carrying around more painkillers than I need. I'll keep the bottles just in case, but... Is that full? Okay, it's full. That's okay. I don't really mind that much. We've got $250 worth of bullets right here, which I will actually throw into one of these containers. We've got a brown t-shirt, a makeshift rag shoe, a spacewalk tennis shoe, not worth that much money. I think we're fine right now. I brought all my camping stuff with me, right? Okay, I was trying to make sure because sometimes I do dumb stuff. That guy looks like he's all kitted out, like ready for the endorsement deal. I guess I'll scavenge right now, and if he comes at me, he comes at me, and we'll deal with that when the time comes. But for right now, I'm not that worried about it. A couple of pretty good saucepans right there, but Oh, there's a dude with a gun. We should more than likely run from him. Considering what happened like 3 episodes ago where we got one-shotted by a guy with a firearm, I think I would rather avoid and just like stay alive a little bit longer. And now that I know he's in the area, I'm afraid to go to sleep too. That's the worst part. Is that now that I know that he's here, it is worrying to me. Let's continue to scavenge these fields, maybe root around a little bit, see what we can find. Found an old newspaper, 10 sticks. We can clean rags if we boil them. I mean, I already knew about that. I don't think you need medic in order to boil it. I'm pretty sure you can do it all by your lonesome. Let's eat those real fast. Let me empty that out. Is that sterilized? Good. We may have to sterilize some water tonight. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow once we're sure that that dude has gone somewhere else and that he's not going to like try and devour us in our sleep. Is night up next? Okay, good. Night is not up next. So what I want to do here is actually, I'm not going to scavenge right there. I take that back. I take that back. Put the bushes back. We're actually looting the entire forest right there. We're kind of mighty. We're a Paul Bunyan-like character. Anyways, what I need to do right here is... I always do this from the wrong menu. Oh, a dead squirrel. How did a dead squirrel get here? Either way, I'll probably clean it for the corpse. I mean, let's use that. We'll get a little fire going. And once we have a little fire rocking... That Wakefield boot, can we fit that anywhere? No. Honestly, I'd still like to clean up a whole bunch of these rags too, so if we make a fire, I might do that, and we'll see what we can get out of it. I need to sterilize water first, though, so let's do that. We get a fire going with sticks and that, and then trapping for a friction fire. I will add that making a friction fire, even like professional survivalists have a lot of trouble making friction fires. I'll just throw that out there. It's not as easy as it looks. It's actually a huge pain in the ass. Like, making a friction fire is super, super whack. Okay, so we've got that. Water, water, water. We need to purify all this. As much water as we can stick in that window. Then, I need my creamy yum yum soup can. We'll go with that over there. And we shall boil a whole bunch of... Ah, we're out of moves. Okay, so... It's going to force me... Oh, I still have my tracks? Okay, hide your tracks real fast. It's not going to help, but if we move to another location, it will. So having hit our tracks now, that water's already sterilized. Ugh. Gotta do this all over again because it clears out. I wish the crafting window would stay where it was. Even if you rest. I would prefer it anyways. And so now we purify all that water. The other thing that I would recommend is maybe... making... How many bandages does it make us if we do... So where are the ripped up, messed up bandages? I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. How many do we get out of that? Just 1 for 1 with water? Okay, so if it's 1 for 1, I'm not going to do it right now. I'll worry about it later. But let's get all of our stuff back. I don't need to take those out, I know. I just do it anyways because I'm a giant noob. Additionally, we could probably clean this little guy right here and cook him up real fast. I mean, we're already here, so I guess we might as well. So let's clean the corpse. Is that going to be okay? I hope it's going to be okay. And then we'll throw trapping in there so that we can get a third pelt. I wish the pelts were worth a little bit more. In fact, back in the olden days, pelts were worth a lot of money. Like, pelts were a big deal back then. Like, for example, just to put things in perspective, I think I feel another sneeze coming on. So let me talk to you for a moment like I have a snorkel on my face while I try to resist this. Because honestly, seriously, I really, really hate sneezing in the middle of episodes because I always forget, and then I always have to come back and find it, or it's going to end up in the episode and people are like, ah, it's Splattercat sneezed in the middle of an episode. What a noob. And so, either way, it's kind of a downer for me. Let's eat the meat real fast. We have eaten the meat. We have had our dinner. I think it might be worth it to scavenge up some berries while we're here. Maybe increase our strategy a little bit. There we go. I could conceivably boil up this water real fast and use it to make band-aids, which I think I will consider. I think I will consider that. We're out of moves, though, so let's wait a turn. Oh, nope, don't sleep. Oh, that guy has a gas mask. If I could kill that guy, we'd be in way better shape. I wish I had a gas mask. Oh, man. Alright, so let's stick to the mission right now of getting things done. So I need the soup can up in here. We'll get all of the bad water. Okay. And actually, what I would prefer to do is let's just boil those off so that I have plenty of rags for the future. That's all that I really care about, is I just want to make sure that we have a big stack of rags for the future that we can clean ourselves up with if we have to. There we go. So 9 clean rags. It's going to take us a long-ass time to go through that many rags. Believe me when I say that. It's going to take a little bit for that ever to run out. Unless we're getting wounded like every other second, we should be fine. Because we're pushing a cart, I'm going to ditch the vehicle. He's got rocks. He's throwing rocks at me. That's kind of a dick move. Did he throw a rock at me? Ow. Oh, I tripped. Damn it. Okay, so get up. I don't think he's going to try and fight us. Like, I think we're probably going to murder him. But I want his gas mask. He's got a thing on his face that I want. We've tripped and fallen again. It's because it's dark, I think. Now we're in range. So he's in parry mode. We're going to stab, 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 stab. We got him in the lower chest with a broad spear stab. He's coughing up blood and he's bleeding. We should be able to catch him a little bit easier now. There we go. And so he's now stunned and bleeding. We hit him in the upper chest with a broad spear stab. He is stunned and unable to move for a moment. If we can kill him, I would really prefer it. We've stabbed him in the lower left arm with a spear stab. He's having trouble concentrating, and now he's dead. So now that we've finished him off, oh my god. I've never seen a duffel before. Then XM4. Wow. Okay, so that's good to go. I don't know if we need it. Oh, he has a oh, we ditched our shopping cart. I was like, oh, he had a shopping cart too. Nope. He did not. We can't eat him if we want to, by the way. You can, like, you can cannibalize if you're into that sort of thing, I guess. I'm going to throw this down here in my bag. Not actually... It looks like it's fairly valuable. I don't know what these filters... An XM54, so that one's spent, so it has no value unless you can recharge them at some point. But that one's got more than enough charges. I'm just not going to breathe through it for right now. I'll keep that just in case we can refill it somewhere. I don't know if you can actually clean it out, but the duffel... How do we... Does the duffel have more space or less space than this backpack? I don't think it matters. However, let me re-equip our vehicle. He has a nice hoodie and a nice left boot. Is that sterilized? No, it's bad. Okay, well, let's keep stacking up these pelts because I want to get 10 of them together. And if we get 10 pelts together, we can make ourselves a fur shirt, which would be pretty awesome. I don't know if it's worth it to bring all these clothes back with me or just to, like, find, like, the really, really valuable stuff. I may just try and find the valuable things. Let me organize a little bit too, to be honest. I've got stuff like all over the place and I would prefer that maybe we stack this together a little bit better. Actually, that can go right there. Yup. Let's kind of stack those along the sides for right now. Play a little bit of Tetris. Ding 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 na 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 boo 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 do 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 boo do 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 boo do do. I like that song. I'll take a string for sure. String is always useful. I can always find a use for that. But for all of this stuff, I don't know if it's worth it for us to bring it along or not. A dead body is worth $1? That seems like a real undersell. Either way, let's get back into the forest. And, oh, the forest has our campfire in it. Shit. Okay, so let's maybe migrate elsewhere. I think I'm going to blind retreat since it's nighttime. There's a lot of people wandering around right now, though. And I don't feel good about that. And now it's raining. Problems, problems, problems. We got problems. We have very real problems. Alright, well, I'm going to try and crash down right here. We'll get the mummy bag. We'll get that going on. And then we're just going to get down and sleep because we're... Oh, good. We had trouble falling asleep. Oh, that's fine. I don't care if we have trouble falling asleep. I just don't want to be woken up by some guy that's trying to murder me. It would be my preference. Alright, so we're out of here. That's going to be our campsite for the day. How is that doing with regards to... We're almost out of our nose trap. I got a nose trap. Don't get caught in my nose trap. It's a little bit sticky. Anyways, we've got a noise trap, but it's running out. We'll have to make another one pretty soon, but luckily I've been collecting bottles and other things that are useful. I'm going to empty this out real fast, and let's drink that sterilized water to get ourselves back up and running. End our turn here. I always like to check and make sure that I've got everything because I have the tendency to get ahead of myself and leave things behind that I don't necessarily need to leave behind. Okay, so we got some Agaricus bisporus. Good. I'll probably eat these for breakfast. Mushrooms for breakfast. I love mushrooms. Like, if you could saw it, you can do anything you want with a mushroom. I love them. I love mushrooms very, very much. Let's take that food for later. I don't really think we need to bring it along, but we will. And we're going to start doing trade runs in between Detroit and everywhere else that we go. And that's pretty much the battle plan for right now. We just want to pick up things that are valuable and then bring them back home. We've got a better pack boot right there. So you have both a left and right pair of pack boots. How much are those worth, the lockpicks? Are they worth like $10? Because it might be worth it to make a whole bunch of sets of lockpicks to sell to people. I don't know. Sorted small parts we're going to need. I'm going to try and keep those. Where did the assorted small parts go? There's string inside of there. Okay, we'll empty that. I guess it's because... It's got to be because it's too small and it like falls out of the cart, I think. I guess I'll save my backup pack. But yeah, it looks like you have to put those in a container. So honestly, the plastic bag might be better served in here. So let's say that we empty that out. How would I think I have to do it like this. I actually have to pack it by hand, and then it'll work. So this will be just like our stuff bag, I guess. It's just got like things in it. And then if there's other stuff laying around, I would rather drop it now than later. Drop that. We'll drop that. Alright. And so now what we should be able to do is we'll put that in there, and what'll happen is it'll stay unfolded. We can put the spear back in over here, but it'll act as a receptacle on our vehicle. Basically a sorting mechanism so that our little stuff can go in there for right now, and we can just sort it straight in without having to fill up our first aid kits or any of our other more useful bags. I think we'll scavenge out the rest of this location. There's another gas mask guy over there. Our visions become blurry. I wonder what causes that. Our eyes are irritated. It might be due to the fact that we have a nasty rag around our face. I'm sort of wondering. Here, bring up the good rags. We'll put a good rag around our face. There. Maybe the good rag will fix it so that we're not getting irritated anymore by whatever pathogens or whatever the hell is in there. Maybe it's got chemicals or something. Let's go and scavenge real fast. A destroyed office building. See what we can get out. We have likely alerted creatures nearby. Disappointing, but you know what? Creature can wait. We'll deal with them in a second. Got a couple more pieces of loot over here. A scrap of paper for a greenwood bow. So we can have a rigid, flexible staff, medium. I don't know if it's worth it to bring a bow, to be honest. If we can make a bow, I am intrigued by the idea, so don't get me wrong. Making a bow might be cool. We don't have range skill, but it would allow us to gauge with people from farther away if we wanted to, instead of running up like a madman and stabbing them in the face over and over and over again. All things to think about. I would probably throw those in there, although I don't know why they're not stacking. Other things we could bring along. How many metal parts do I have? We may need more later on. You're not going to stack, are you? Alright, we'll just throw them in there then. We'll bring back as much like random nonsense as we can. And I think we're done scavenging here. Let's set ourselves up in a little bit of a better situation. But yeah, warning, I'm not going to record this for a few days, you know what I mean? So don't clean your temporary files. If your CCleaner is set to automatic like mine is, seriously, this game stores its saves in your temporary files. Like it's bad and it makes me sad. Alright, that's it. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Neo Scavenger. I will see you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody, and as always, hi do.